What's up, team? I'm really glad to be back with you guys. On this specific episode, I'm going to be speaking about building a diversified investment portfolio, which I felt that it was a topic that was really essential for me to speak, given that it can really help you and it can really assist you on your daily life, and especially when it comes to investing. So, I'm going to be speaking about why diversification is key, which is something that it's very important for you to understand. So, imagine which is something that is very important for you to understand. So imagine waking up one day, like one morning, and you're checking your portfolio, and then bam, your biggest investment just crashed like 50%. Feels like a gut punch, right? But here's the thing, you don't have to live by a single investment and die like by a single stock, right? There's a way to invest smarter, reduce risk, and still grow your wealth. It's called diversification, which is why I felt it's really essential to speak about it. And today I'm going to show you why it's the key to a long-term investing success. So on our first topic, I'm going to be speaking about the power of spreading risk, which is something that is essential to you, that you understand that there is power in spreading risk. So quick example. As you can see from this image, investing is a lot like carrying eggs. If you put all your eggs in one basket and you trip, boom, scrambled eggs, right? But if you spread them across multiple baskets, even if you drop one, you will still have plenty left. So as you can see from this picture that I'm portraying for you guys, this specific person, individual, placed all his eggs on one specific basket. That's why he ended up tripping and broke all the eggs, meaning if you put all your investment on a single stock, on a single thing, the day that specific thing crashes, boom, you are down, and you are down big. So this is why it's really important to understand the power of spreading risk. So diversification, in simple terms, it means spreading your money across different investments, right? So that if one fails, the rest can help balance it out, right? So it can be stocks, it can be forex, it can be bonds, it can be crypto, real estate. You don't have to choose just um a specific one. So then I'm going to be speaking about the real world impact of diversification. We literally see diversification pay out too often, especially there's a specific event that happened. I think it was in 2022. I think let me look for it. It happened somewhere around 2022, right? Let me give you a real life example. So as you can see from this chart right here that I'm showing you, 2022 stock market downturn, tech heavy versus diversified portfolio. So if as you can see, the red one is the tech heavy portfolio and the blue one is the diversified portfolio. So all of those who had investments on one specific portfolio, they crashed, and they crashed big. But all of those who had diversified their investment, as you can see from this graphic right here, as you can see, it only dropped until the 85 line, and this one went down up to the 65 line from 100. That's how bad it got. So it's always essential for you to understand that markets move in cycles. So one sector might be booming while another is struggling. The key is to spread your risk so you never rely on just one thing to make or break your wealth. Which is something that most people ask me, like, is it just for professional and all that? No, diversification is not just for professional, right? A lot of people think like diversification is just for hedge funds or professional investors, which is not true. It's like diversification is like, what's the quickest example I can use? Diversification is like having a balanced diet. You wouldn't eat only like burgers every meal, like every single day, right? Okay, maybe some of you guys would, but you get my point. Um, the same way, the same way you balance proteins, carbs, and veggies, you need to balance stocks, bonds, and other assets, and even forex as well. And the best part is you don't need to pick an individual forex, whatever that you invest in, stocks, index funds, or whatever. You pick whichever works for you and whichever is best at that specific time, right? So I'm going to be speaking to you guys about how to diversify through trading, which is something that I can recommend given that that's the area that I'm specialized in. How to diversify through trading and how can you do that? So I'm going to be giving you an in-depth how to do it, and also I'm going to be giving you guys a solution that I myself have created, a solution that I myself have been using that has been beneficial to me and to a lot of other users that have been using it as well. So the objective of this video is to show you the use of an automatic trading software and its advantage, which is a trading software that me and my team personally developed and that have been working for a little over 5 years now, and that a lot of people have been benefiting from without the need of their knowledge or their specific time. So in this specific episode, I'm going to be telling you the whole truth as it is. Whether some people might find it offensive, some people might not like it, it's up to you. This is just my personal opinion, and that's just the whole truth I know. So, how much can you earn with this software? Which is a question I get from a lot of people that are looking to get started. Like, how much can you earn with this software? That simply depends on your capital, but we could speak percentage wise. You could be making like 8% every on a monthly basis, 10%, sometimes 15% or more, depending on the market movement. And also on in front, I'm going to be elaborating more on how the whole thing works, right? Then, can it make you free to do what you love? To a certain extent, yes. Because imagine you are on a vacation, right? You took a work vacation or something of that sort, you will still have something bringing in extra capital, bringing in extra money into your pockets that could cover certain things, could cover certain bills and whatever. So yes, it will make you more free to a certain extent. That's why I said I'm speaking about diversifying, because if you have 3 to 4 things bringing you an extra income, then that's how you achieve wealth and financial freedom. And also, I'm going to be elaborating a little bit more on the power of compounding, right? Compounding, which is something very, very essential, because if you have all of these investments on different places, even if they're bringing small return, eventually they start compounding and compounding and they become big. This is one way to achieve wealth and to manage your investments, especially nowadays with everything that's going on. With the government and everything that's going on around us, we are really going through uncertain periods, right? So we don't know what will happen in the future. Wars don't end, prices remain high. The USA is preparing to introduce duties on European products. This could cause like crisis and instability in some continents. The prices of goods and services do not decrease, but they continue to increase every day, which is something that's really bad, honestly. So it's always essential for us to have some sort of solution or plan B, right? We can't just speak about the bad things. We should also speak about the good things that have been happening. So let's see how many good things have happened and that we have missed, that most of you guys have missed, right? First of all, we have the major American stock indexes, which have risen like by over 100% in the last 4 years, which if you had invested also, your capital would have increased by over 100%, which is the S&P 500 and all of that. And then we also have the other one, which is the Bitcoin, which has reached a record level with over 900% in recent years. And even somewhere around 2023, Bitcoin dropped, and it really, really dropped decide. And even if you had invested then, you could have gotten some really, really high return, given that right now it's even way higher than it was around that specific time, right? So what is the objective of this video? So the objective of this video that I've made is to help you make up for the lost time. And how can I help you make up for the lost time? I can only speak of what I know of, therefore what I offer right now, what I'm offering is the system. And it's a system that has been back tested, and it's a system that has been used already and that a lot of people have been benefiting from. And I only benefit from it after a period of a certain time, given that if you acquire the system, you use it, you like it, you can purchase this because you can acquire the system for free, right? So let me give you guys a quick introduction to my automatic software forex trading. We have been using this system for a little over 5 years now, and we have multiple users that have been benefiting from it and already making income starting from the next 30 minutes from now. Like it's just like starting from like the 30 minutes from now. Like it all boils down to like a decision. they can start earning from this system just like that. Given that, as for me, when I started up, obviously I was watching all of these YouTube videos, I was watching all of these certain things, trying to acquire knowledge and trying to find ways of earning. And then I ended up noticing that most people are actually making money through teaching, through doing all of these things, instead of actually making money through whatever it is that I was looking for at that specific time and period. So this is when I took upon myself the challenge of actually developing a system. We made some changes and then we developed a system that could be a game changer, given that they're starting to introduce AI as well within those specific years. So this is when we developed an automatic trading system. And we now have a number of clients that have been using it and benefiting from it for quite a while now. And some of our clients, they've truly doubled and tripled their capital as well, which I'm going to be showing you guys some of our clients that have been benefiting from it. We have Alexandro. Yeah, imagine being able to make an extra 314 euro or dollars on a specific on of a month, which is good, right? You can add that into your capital, especially given that he didn't need to use any specific knowledge, any of his own knowledge. He didn't need to waste any of his personal time. And another thing to take in mind is that which bank give you this kind of return on a monthly basis just by keeping your money there, especially with taxes and or everything that is going on right now. Banks, they are really giving you some really small returns, maybe 10%, less than that actually in a year. Right. So we have Claudio as well. He has been benefiting from it. He's been making also some profit already, 400 and something. We have Alessandro. Also, he has been making some profit. And we have Roberto. Also, he has been making some profit from the system. All of these guys, they've been benefiting from the system. Also, you have Chiara also. She also has been benefiting from it. And a lot of literally keep on showing you guys a lot of people. And one thing that you could do is you could continue to watch from afar, because given that right now you have two decisions, you could continue to right given that right now you have two options. You could continue to watch from afar all those that have been collecting record figures, or you could take action. Right. Right. So every day we have is a gift, a new opportunity to start over and do something meaningful. So, my personal advice is that take a leap of faith and stop living with that anxiety that afflicts you daily. So, you feel that what you have achieved so far is no longer enough, which is completely normal given that as humans, we are always changing and we're always growing, and it's important also to adapt. We're always adapting, given that the world around us, the environment around us is constantly changing. So, it's obvious that you are meant after a certain period of time, you are going to feel as if what you have achieved is not good enough, which is a valid point. I'm pretty sure like most of you guys feel this way. Which one of you guys feel this way? You can comment in the comment section below. Yeah. So my answer to this is that all of this will be resolved today on this video, given that I'm simply bringing to you guys a temporary solution, which I myself have been using, and that has been really, really working for me, and that it has been really, really beneficial for me, right? So when the question most of you guys must be asking yourself is, will financial markets be the solution? To a certain extent, yes, because the financial markets, especially Forex, it doesn't rely on your location, which is something that we saw during COVID. That most of us we were bound to a specific location. We struggled because we no longer had like an extra income coming up or anything of that sort, and we literally just trapped in a specific location and we couldn't earn. So the financial markets were always there, even during COVID. The trading industry and all of these things, they were still working. This is when a lot of people started diving into it, and even more volatility was there, which is why the financial markets can really be really beneficial. And given that it doesn't require you to be in a specific location, you can do it from anywhere. So on this specific episode, I'm going to be showing you all aspects of our automatic trading software, right? And if you're starting from scratch and have never worked in the financial markets before, it's completely fine, given that the robot does everything for you and you won't really need any experience. So it's the only automatic investment in the world that does not experience crisis. I mean, like Forex and all of these other things, right? You can earn money regardless of what is happening around you. When if you are like in the Forex industry or in all of these online things, whether you're buying, whether you're selling, as long as you are in the right segment of the market, you can earn money and you can benefit from it for free. You, as I mentioned, you can do it anywhere in the world, which is something that's really beneficial. And it was my main goal because my main goal is freedom, right? I don't want to be bound or be stuck to a specific location. I want to be able to travel the world and go to different places and still be able to earn an income and make a living for myself, right? You so now you don't need time. The automatic robot does all this for you. So, which simply means that you don't need to worry about analyzing the market. You don't need to worry about where you're going to execute. You don't need to worry about checking or anything of that sort. You can just leave it all for the bot. So the automatic software works from Monday to Friday, 24 hours a day, given that the markets are closed on weekends, producing excellent results. And especially with Donald Trump's victory right now, our Forex software will be able to become even more exciting because the markets for all those who have been there, they've seen the movement and how crazy it has been, grinding out a very interesting profits, which is something that most of our users have been experiencing right now. Uh, and the beauty is that you'll be able to decide a risk profile that best suits you, especially when it comes to this system. You'll be able to choose in between the kind of risk that you want. And another good thing is that in just a few minutes, you can have your automatic software active, which is something like very easy to acquire as long as you have a VPS, which I also can walk you through the process. And naturally, you can start with little capital, which is something that was really our main goal to build something that can be used by everyone, not only the rich and not only the wealth, but also those starting up. So imagine you have like a 3,000 US dollars like trading account, right? And the robot will be able to get you something around an average of 8% per month, more or more, like 10, 15%, depending on specific months markets movement, right? And in a month, you added something like, let's just say 150 to $200 USD to your salary, which is good, which because you can always withdraw at any time or that you feel like it. And you can do it without having to work, without having to leave your home, or without having any skills, which is a game changer, really, because most of us, we buy these courses, we buy all of these things, and we end up like finding ourselves in a position where we are all alone. We buy these courses, but at the end of the day, we are all alone. We are doing the execution alone. So you are going to be making certain mistakes, right? But this thing, it's a game changer. It doesn't depend on any like external factors or like your boss. The software like takes care of everything for you, which is the best thing, and which is something that's really unbelievable, to be honest. So it looks beautiful, right? Now, let me tell you the truth, even if it might hurt. Unfortunately, you will not become a millionaire in 1 year through this system, but you will surely have a second extra monthly income, which was our goal. Taking advantage of the new era in the forex market, which is something that we have introduced, all these bots and all that have been introduced couple years ago, which is something new in the forex market. So it's important for you to take advantage of that, given that it's something that's new in the forex market, right? So how much do you need to start up with? If you don't have a minimum after a capital of at least $500,000, system cannot help you, which is because below this figure, it becomes complicated to make our software work. We have already ran like different backtests already on it, so it has to be a minimum of $500 or 500 euros and above. The more capital you have, the better returns you're going to acquire, right? Naturally. And if you don't have the time to devote to trading routes like you could get a trading course, but to be honest, a trading course will take you a lot of time for you to actually get there. So I wouldn't really recommend the trading courses because it really took me a while to actually start benefiting from the markets manually, matter of years. And as an individual, we are looking for something that can solve our issues right now and fast, that can change, right? So how much do you earn? Like, so the quantic edge can be set to 4 different risk profile. There's a low risk, medium risk, high risk, and the fixed lot. right? So I'm going to be showing you guys, this is some of the performances you can see from my FX book. On one specific account, you can see the profit, and it has been running for way too long. And as you can see, this is the profit of the system over the years. So yeah, it is really a game changer, as you can see. And for all those who wants to get access to it, they can get the free trial so that they can witness how much of a game changer the system is. Of course, there's still a risk, just like any other investment, there's still a risk, but the risk is very low, right? So the question that I usually get, how can I get the Quantic edge? So you'll be able to try it for free for 90 days and check the results it produces yourself. And after 90 days, you can choose to purchase it or not, which is entirely up to you. You'll be guaranteed not to spend any euros or like dollars without first checking your operation. You literally get it free of charge. You can test it out yourself on your live account, and then after 3 months, you can choose whether you want it or not. So in in fact, most people ask like, okay, so why do you give a trial? In fact, the free trial is actually offered by one of our sponsoring brokers as well. Um, so you can get it for free. I will just get some benefits from their sides as well. However, for you, it's free of charge. And as soon as the money arrives in the broker, our software will work directly and you will not have to do anything anymore. So with a minimum capital of 500 or $1,000, which I usually recommend 1,000, the system will start working and you just lay back, sit down and just watch your profits grow. And after the 90 days, you can decide to purchase the software for life or not at the price of 497 euro, or we could sum it up around $500, right? Probably with the profits made in the first 90 days, you'll be able to repay a part or even the entire amount for the bot. Crazy, right? Some of the clients, they've actually done that. Imagine this for a second. In a few hours, the software is installed and you enjoy the first profits, which is a game changer, like a life-changing opportunity. Enjoying your life in a total freedom and autonomy, starting to get your extra income, controlling your time, starting to get what you've always been looking for. How would you feel? Right? Just imagine. What value would all of this have? Like, I remember me personally when I started getting my first returns, as little as they were, it really changed my mood, it really changed the way I viewed myself and gave me a certain level of confidence to start taking more action, especially when it comes to diversifying my investments and all of that. However, I would still cautiously really invest the time to understand what is it that I am investing in, which is very essential. So, I wanted to make this just a quick breakdown for you guys. And for all of those of you guys who want to acquire, you'll find a link dedicated to you so you can get started on the description below. And we will schedule a call directed to me, and so that we can walk you through the process of installing the system and you can start benefiting, only for those who are able to fund their own trading accounts, given that there's no point in installing the system on a demo. It's just a waste of time and a waste of resources for the both of us. So thank you guys for showing up. Catch you guys on the next one.